Hi everyone, this is Kelsey from TC Fit. We're going to be doing a 30-minute yoga class this morning. If you need any props, feel free to grab those now, such as a yoga block or maybe a container or something if you need assistance with balance while on the floor. Otherwise, we're just going to be using your mat today, so thank you for joining me. We're going to get started in fine child's pose. So widen your knees, toes together, and then go ahead and sit back. And as you find your pose for the first time, if you need some support for your head, don't hesitate to create a little pillow, or if your body will allow, bring yourself down to the mat and walk your hands out. Rest your forehead down on the mat, and I want you to focus on your breath here. Breathing life into your body. And just allowing yourself to be present and participate for the next 30 minutes here. You deserve it. Allow your hips to sink back towards your heels. And every time we find child's pose today or the same pose today, just think of allowing yourself to set a little bit deeper into that pose. Just start to shift your hips side to side here a little bit, kind of like you're wagging a tail. And let's walk your hands to your left side, but keep your hips square in the center and just get a little lateral stretch here. Think of breathing into the side of your right rib cage. And walk yourself up and over. We're going to your right side, same thing. Nice side lateral stretch, opening through your left side and breathing through your left rib cage. And return to center, finding your child's pose once more. Allowing your hips to sink back, but also your chest gravitate towards your mat. Let's bring yourself up to all fours. If you need extra support for knees, don't hesitate to roll up your mat. So finding a 4-point kneeling position, so hands underneath your chest with knees underneath your hips. Fan your fingers out nice and wide like a starfish. We're finding cat-cow. So inhale, lengthen away, opening through your heart, and then exhale, flex and tuck everything under. Inhale, lengthening out, and exhale, flexing and tucking under. Just moving with your breath here. Really allow your spine to move. Chin falls towards your chest, releasing through neck and shoulders. Tuck your hips under as you find your cat stretch. Elbows are soft. Kind of protracting and retracting your shoulder blades. Now inhale to your cow position. Exhale to your cat. Inhale, sit back towards the child's pose, and then exhale, diving forward. Inhale up to cow. Exhale, flex for cat. Inhale, sit back, and then exhale, diving forward. Inhale, cow. Exhale, flex. Inhale, press it back, and exhale, diving forward, meeting inhale, cow. Good. Exhale, flexing under. Inhale, sitting back. And exhale, diving forward. Let's go 2 more. This is your flowing cat-cow. Inhale, exhale, flexing under. Inhale, sitting back. Exhale, diving forward. Last one, inhale. Exhale, flex for cat. Inhale, sit back. And exhale, diving yourself forward. Good. Widen your knees. Let's find child's pose here again. Toes together. Hips sink back towards your heels. Just allowing yourself to surrender to your pose here. Good. On your inhale, shift forward to a plank on your knees. Draw your knees a little bit closer together. Fan your fingers out again. Your hands are under your chest, roughly shoulder width apart. This is your plank on your knees. Drawing your belly button in, energy radiating through the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone. Take an inhale, and then on your exhale, keep your elbows close to your side and lower yourself down to the mat. Good. Inhale, cobra. Extending up softly through your mid-back. Hold here. Think of opening through your chest and draw your shoulder blades together. Extending through your mid-back, not your low back. Exhale, lower yourself down and press yourself up and back to your child's pose. Inhale, shifting forward to your plank, staying on the knees for now. And exhale, lower yourself down, leading with your heart all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra, extending up, open through your chest, draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, release, and press yourself back. Let's speed this up here a little bit. Inhale to your plank on the knees. Exhale, lower yourself down, leading with your heart. Inhale, lifting up, cobra, and exhale, pressing up and back. This is your half series flow on your knees. Little lift and exhale, press up and back. Good, let's go two more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra, mid-back. And exhale, press up and back. One more. Inhale, shifting forward to plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra, little lift. And exhale, press up and back. Finding child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. Perhaps you're finding yourself sinking a little bit deeper here now that you're warming up. When you're ready, let's take it back up to all fours in your quadruped position. Again, if your knees are bothering you, grab something or roll up your mat if you need additional support. Opposite arm, opposite leg. This is your bird dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, reach one arm and one leg just to body height. And then inhale, set it right back down. Exhale, reach your opposite side. Inhale, set it down. So you want to keep a long spine here. Engaging your glute, drawing your belly button in as you lengthen your limbs away. Setting your hand and your knee down in the exact same spot that you picked it up from. Nice steady torso. Again, energy is long from your tailbone through the crown of your head, so you're not letting your head, your chin fall towards your chest. Moving with your breath. Good, now hold your right side and right arm and your left leg out. Reach and lengthen, eye gaze towards the floor. Your one hand is directly underneath your shoulder for support. Now, if you'd like a balance challenge here again, close your eyes. Close your eyes, draw your center in. A few more breaths, keep breathing. Open your eyes, set your right hand down, step your left foot through to a half lunge, and then bring yourself up. Allow your hips to draw forward here a little bit. Open through your chest and reach your arms upward. If you're honoring your shoulder, you can certainly bring them to heart center. That's a great option. Good, now float your right hand next to your left foot and rotate and reach your left arm away. Really open through your chest here. Your eye gaze is towards your fingertips. Set your shoulder, relax your shoulder so you're not tensing up too much. Nice. Now bring your left hand down to the inside of your foot so your hands are right next to each other. Open up your left foot a little bit and allow your hips to just draw forward. Draw forward here. If your body allows, you can certainly take it down to forearms or just stay on the hands and bend your elbows a little bit for a little deeper stretch. Now straddle, so bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot and then press yourself back, finding the half splits. So your left toes are lifted up, sitting back. You can sit all the way back like I'm doing or prop yourself up a little bit onto the knee. Draw your chin towards your chest. Really lengthen through the back of your leg. Good, now bring yourself forward here again, keeping the left leg planted, your hands are straddled. Curl your back foot under your right back toe and then lift the back knee. So think of lengthening here, the hips sink down, tailbone to crown of the head. Good, right hand stays on the floor, left arm reaches up and over. Eye gaze towards your fingertips, allowing your chest and your rib cage to really open up here. Breathing. Good job, a little bit more challenging. And then float your hand down. Now big press through your left foot, lift up to a low crescent lunge. Good, make sure you can see your toes here. Option hands at heart center or lifting the arms up. Good job. Stay and breathe. Legs are working, a few more breaths. And then float your hands down. Step back to a down dog now here. So hands are flat against the mat. Feet are planted on the floor. Press the hips back so your ears are in line with your biceps. Your heels just kind of gravitate down towards the floor. So we're not in a triangle type position. Press your body back. Your wrist should be pretty straight. Fan your fingers out, big star. Finding strength in your down dog. Good, take a look at your hands and then just take the knees down to the floor. Nice, find your quadruped position, your all fours here again, body nice and long. This time, hold your left arm and your right leg out. Big long reach. Option to close your eyes. Continuing to breathe. Strong and steady, a few more breaths. Open your eyes, set your left hand down, step your right foot through. Make sure you can see your toes in front of your knee as you bring yourself up and then allow your hips to fall forward, reaching the arms up if you like, or draw hands at heart center. Stay here. Now float your left hand next to your right foot. Rotate and reach your right arm up and away, opening through your chest. Set your shoulders down, and the eye gaze is up towards your fingertips. Nice little rotation through your spine. A good stretch for your low back. And a chest opener. Now bring your hand down right next to your left hand, so both hands are at the inside of your foot. Manipulate your legs a little bit. I lengthened my back knee, and then sink the hips down a little bit further. Again, if your body allows, come on down to the forearms, or stay on the hands and just bend your elbows, allowing yourself to fall forward a little bit. When you're stretching here, make sure it's just to the point of tension here, not to pain. And then take your right hand to the outside of your right foot, sit back into a half splits. Flip the foot up, you can sit all the way back here again like I'm doing, or come up to the knee, whichever is comfortable for you. And then draw your chin towards your chest, flex forward. Okay, always going back to your breath. Start to bring yourself up and then shift yourself forward here again. Hands are straddling the foot. Curl your back toe and lengthen. Stay here at first. Remember, energy radiating crown of the head through the tailbone, so your spine is long, chest is tall, shoulders are back. Keep your left hand on the mat. Rotate and reach your right arm up and away. Eye gaze towards your fingertips. A little bit more work here. Breathing. Now float your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Big press through your right foot. Lengthen up and finding your low lunge. Good, staying deep, legs are working. Remember, you can have hands at heart center here as well. A few more breaths. Nice and strong, good job. Float your hands down, straddling the foot. Step back into a down dog. If down dog's not feeling right for you, take it to child's pose. Again, the hips are drawn high. Ears are in line with your biceps. Wrists are straight. Staying here for a few breaths. Good, now on your next inhale, shift forward to a high plank. The hands are underneath your chest, about shoulder width apart. Energy is now through the crown of your head all the way back to your heels. Of course, if you'd like, don't hesitate to take it down to your knees. Breathing and drawing your belly button in. On your next exhale, press yourself back to your down dog. Inhale, shifting forward to your high plank. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, pressing back. Good. Two more. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, pressing back. Stay here in your down dog. Nicely done. Take a look at your hands, shift forward a little bit and take it to your knees. Let's lie down on your backside. I'm just checking my time here, okay? Lie down on your backside, going into some hip work. So feet are flat on the floor. Legs are parallel with one another like a railroad track. Nice and long, arms long at your side. Rolling up into your hip bridge, peeling your spine off the floor. Pause at the top, engaging your glutes, and then roll yourself back down. Roll yourself back up, arms reaching long, rest on shoulder blades. and then roll yourself back down. This is wonderful extension work for your low back. I really want you to focus on using your glutes here. Your hamstrings are going to want to take over. Really focus on your glutes. Should not feel any pain in your back. Rolling up. Adding some arms. Arms reach long as the hips are lifted. And then as you roll down, arms simultaneously reach overhead. As you roll yourself back up, arms return long to your side. And then roll yourself down, arms reach overhead. Roll up and reach the arms. And roll down. Good, couple more. Last full one. And on your next one, hold your hips at the top with your arms reaching long towards your heels. Feel all four corners of your feet press firmly into the floor. If you'd like to wrap your hands underneath, feel free to. This opens your chest just a little bit more. Hips floating in space. Shoulders press firmly into the mat. Breathing, working your strength and endurance. And release your arms if you have them clasped and roll yourself down at your own pace. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Give them a hug. Rock side to side if that is comfortable for your spine. It depends on the floor that you're on. Going into happy baby, careful or just playful and carefree movement. Extend the legs up. You can grab your toe or the ball of your foot here on the inside and then pull the legs down here a little bit so you'll feel a stretch through your inner thigh. And then just go ahead and just rock side to side again if your body allows. Just releasing, relaxing. And then hug both knees in towards your chest here again. This time, tuck your chin and just roll up just a little bit. Give them a good squeeze. Draw chin towards your chest. And release yourself down. Extend your left leg long on the floor. Hug your right knee in towards your chest, really pulling it up here. If you'd like, circle your ankle in one direction and then switch directions. With your left hand, place on the outside of your right knee and then draw your right leg across your body a little bit, keeping your right arm and your right shoulder planted against the floor. Come back to center and then cross your right foot on top of your left leg, lifting up for a hip cradle. Remember, just finding the point of tension on your stretch and not pain. And right leg goes long on the floor, hug your left knee in, and circle your foot in one direction. Circle opposite direction. Right hand on the outside of your left leg and then draw it across. Keep your left arm and your left shoulder planted against the floor. Breathing, allowing your spine to twist and open. Come back to center, hip cradle. Place your left foot on top of your right thigh and then lifting yourself up. And release. Let's roll to your side. Gently come up to a seated position. Now, if you have a tight low back, feel free to grab a pillow or some sort of prop to sit on to elevate yourself. But I'm gonna have you sit nice and tall and extend your legs out to the best that you can. Flex your feet. And what I want you to do is just take an inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, draw chin to chest and roll yourself down. Inhale, pause at the bottom. And then exhale, roll yourself back up. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest and roll yourself down. Inhale, pause at the bottom. And exhale, rolling yourself back up. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest and roll yourself down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, rolling yourself back up. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, tuck your chin, rolling down. And then inhale, lengthening back up. Good, now let's cross your left leg in. Your right leg is reaching long. Right arm is reaching long on your foot, and then your opposite arm is gonna lift up and over into a gentle hamstring stretch, and you also feel a stretch through your low back here. Taking this into a modified gate pose. Inhale, stay. Exhale, float your hand back. Place it just behind your hip. Lift up to your knee and open through your hip. And then inhale, set it right back down and reach towards your foot. Exhale, open yourself up, set the hand down, lift up, push the hips forward. Inhale, lower yourself down and reach. Exhale, open up, set your hand down and press the hips forward. And lower yourself down. Good, 1 more time. Exhale, up and press. And lower down and reach. Good, bring yourself up nice and tall. Let's get our other side. So left leg is extended. Left arm is just resting here. And then reach and float your hand over and just hold here at first. Noticing that maybe one side is a little tighter than the other. Totally normal. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Set your hand down behind your hip. Lift up and push your hips forward. Inhale, set your hips back down. Up and over, reach. Exhale, reach behind you. Press the hips forward. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, lower down, reach. Exhale, float over and press. And this is your last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, float behind and press yourself up. Good job. Take it to a seated position, whatever comfortable seated position that is for you here. Sitting nice and tall, I'd like you to place one hand on your head and then just draw your ear to shoulder a little bit. If you'd like a deeper stretch, extend and flex your opposite hand. You'll feel it open up through your traps. It's a lovely stretch. Turn your eye gaze towards your armpits and then press down softly. Good, come up. Let's get our other side, ear to shoulder. Again, option to extend and flex your one hand. And nose to armpit. Returning to center, inhale, float your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn, rotate and float your arms down, straddling your body. Inhale, reach and return to center. Exhale, rotate and float the arms down. 1 more each. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. And last one. Inhale, returning into center. Gather all that goodness. Exhale, draw hands to heart. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a great class and you're feeling good. I will see you next time.